President, I rise today in strong support of the nomination of Brendan Hurson to be a U.S. District Court Judge for the District of Maryland. I urge my Senate colleagues to confirm his nomination. I join with Senator Van Hollen to recommend Judge Hurson to President Biden. President Biden nominated Judge Hurson for this position in March of 2023. Senator Van Hollen and I worked to establish a judicial selection committee in Maryland, including an open application process. In particular, we sought out a highly qualified and diverse application pool. Our committee interviewed several dozen applicants. Senator Van Hollen and I then personally interviewed the finalists, those that were considered to be the top candidates, before making any recommendation to the White House. I strongly agree with President Biden's goal to nominate judges with excellent legal credentials from diverse backgrounds, from both a professional and demographic perspective. And today we have such an example in this excellent nominee for this district court judgeship. Judge Brendan Hurson lives in Baltimore and serves as a U.S. Magistrate Judge in Baltimore. He has been nominated to fill a current vacancy in the United States District Court for the District of Maryland after the retirement of Judge George Hazel in February of 2023. Judge Hurson received his undergraduate degree in 2000 from Providence College in Providence, Rhode Island, where he majored in public and community service studies with a minor in Black studies. After college, he served in the Jesuit Volunteer Corps in California as an advocate for poor and marginalized communities in San Francisco's Tenderloin neighborhood. In 2005, Judge Hurson graduated Order the Coit from the University of Maryland School of Law. After completing a judicial clerkship in 2007, Judge Hurson joined the Office of the Federal Public Defender in Baltimore, where he defended individuals charged with felonies and misdemeanor offenses in Maryland's federal court. He was named Senior Litigation Counsel in 2015. In 2017, Judge Hurson joined the Office of the Federal Public Defender for the United States Virgin Islands, where he represented people charged with violating federal and territorial laws on the island of St. John, St. Thomas, and St. Croix. In 2008, he returned to the Public Defender's Office in Baltimore. In February of 2022, Judge Hurson was sworn in as a United States Magistrate Judge and sits in Baltimore. As a sitting magistrate judge, he presides over both preliminary and criminal proceedings, civil lawsuits by consent of the parties, and also coordinates the District of Maryland's Social Security appellate docket. Judge Hurson therefore brings a remarkable experience to this position, having served as a federal public defender for over a decade and a half, and now serving in a magistrate judge for over a year and a half. If confirmed, Judge Hurson would continue to serve in the same federal court where he now sits as a U.S. Magistrate Judge and where he practiced as a public defender for many years. The Judiciary Committee favorably reported Judge Hurson by a bipartisan vote in May of 2023, and the American Bar Association Standing Committee on Federal Judiciary awarded Judge Hurson a unanimously well-qualified rating, its highest possible rating. I was delighted to recommend the nomination of Judge Hurson to President Biden along with Senator Van Hollen. Judicial nominees must meet the highest standards of integrity, competence, and temperament. I am confident Judge Hurson will safeguard the rights of all Marylanders, uphold the Constitution and rule of law, and faithfully follow the judicial oath to do equal justice to the poor and to the rich. Judge Hurson will serve the people of Maryland well. Let me conclude by saying I know that public service is a family affair and sacrifice, and I particularly want to thank Judge Hurson's family for agreeing to share him with the people of Maryland in the interests of public service. I urge my colleagues to vote to confirm his nomination. I yield the floor.